What's approaching the supreme moment, reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead.
Well, it's good. A little bit of a delay, but went ahead and finished up the Rainbow Star version of this Recoome. Now, let me go ahead and talk about how his leader skill and passive skill is. He's got the ability to greatly reduce the enemy's defense, and then his passive has the ability to increase defense by 80%. But not only that, but for every attack received, attack will increase by 14% for up to 70. So I went with level 5 combos and level 10 for criticals. I want him to hit pretty decently since he does get a power creep, but I also want him to take advantage of the additional attack to reduce enemy defense, because I want the entire LR Ginyu Force team to function, as a team. And so everybody's going to support each other kind of format. So that's kind of why I went with that format. In terms of this team, in specifically speaking, it's basically a physical team with the LR Trunks for the 90% boost, and then also LR Gogeta that provides the 90% for any physical type any physical type character. So a little bit less than an optimized team setup, but I think it'll be good enough to kind of see his capability. And I'm on the LR Vegito event to test him out. All right, so yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get him to get attacked as much as possible. Let that attack boost from the passive increase to max 70% as quickly as possible. It's gonna take 5 times with 14% to get up to 70%. So I'm gonna focus on that first and then see how he does damage-wise. So you'll see his base attack level with this team setup real fast, and then you'll see the finished product at 70% boost. All right, so 290,000 so far, and then hits for about 300,000 with type advantage against these guys. And by the way, looks like the Ginyu Force event or story event or whatever is completely open since it is a weekend, so everybody is pretty much available. The section for the card drop isn't guaranteed. It looks like it's basically down to RNG and luck. So that's one of the only unfortunate things with that. I guess it's going to take a little bit longer to grind the rest of the guys, but I'll probably end up going through it this weekend, and hopefully I'll have the complete team showcase video coming out in the next day or so. But yeah, I mean, he does I think he Recoome here can definitely do pretty well, I think. And I think along with being a decent hitter and a great tank, he does provide that benefit of dropping the enemy's defense. So I know that function is a little bit obsolete in kind of like the newer events, but I wanted him to get a balanced approach with a little bit leaning toward the critical side, but also having the ability to do additional attacks. So yeah, he's hitting pretty decently. 590,000 with the critical. Granted, the Kid Buu has boosted attack and defense by 50% for all allies, so that's a hell of a boost right there. But regardless, I mean, close to 600,000 in output. Very, very decent number, especially against these guys. I mean, I know it's the newest event, but it's a little bit easier compared to some of the other ones. But regardless, it is the newest event available, and the fact that he can hit like that definitely shows a little bit of promise. So I'm excited to see how the Ginyu Force complete team is going to be like. It should be pretty fun to run that setup. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be an interesting team. I mean, with all the various passives and skill sets each of them have, I think within a unified team, they should definitely complement each other, I think. So it'll be fun to run it. All right, so this is yeah, I mean, he's pretty much going to be at the max 70% availability for attack increase. So you'll be able to see, you'll be able to see his damage potential based on you know, his output. But you can see, like, he defends very, very well too. Like, he really isn't taking that much in damage. And you know, compared to, you'll see it later on here too. I'll let other guys get attacked, and you'll see what kind of damage they take versus Recoome. But I think, yeah, I think it'll be an interesting team to run, and this guy is doing pretty well. Like, you see him linked with Ginyu throughout. This is actually the version that becomes an LR, but I haven't Dokkan awakened him yet. He's in the base form at this point still, but yeah, I mean, he's sharing some decent link skills with him, so he's obviously benefiting a little bit from that. And I don't know, for some reason Trunks looks like he's trying to show off a little bit. He keeps doing additional attacks and getting criticals, but you know, I don't know, there's in these like unit specific showcase videos, there's always that one guy that wants to show off. I don't know what the deal is, but whatever. Alright, so you saw Trunks with the normal SA hit for about 590,000 without critical, so we'll find out, you know, how much he can do here. And pretty decent setup. Gohan is providing that 35% boost to attack and defense, and then Ginyu is providing at least a 25% boost to attack as well, so he should be at that 70% cap. So let's go ahead and see what his damage potential looks like, and also his defense. So you're looking at single digits in defense and about 550 in attack. So, you know, overall hitting for 500k, and the way he's defending, definitely real nice. So, you know, granted he was benefiting from Gohan's passive. That's actually pretty impressive. I'm kind of glad they came out with these free-to-play cards. It's definitely beneficial, not only just for, you know, the free-to-play types of players, but, you know, players like me that do play, that do pay to play. But it's always nice to have these types of, you know, different team setups. I mean, I'm probably gonna have fun with this, you know, category team and team build. I think it'll be very interesting. Oh, another funny thing, yeah, I know a lot of you guys are giving me hell for going past stage 100, but the fact that Jace, or Jace, I guess is how it's pronounced, the fact that his ability with the passive is so beneficial in events like that, I just couldn't help myself test it out in that environment. So yeah, I mean, defense-wise, he's doing very well, and he's putting out, you know, at least 420,000 in damage against LR Vegito. So I think this is a good indication of how good this team could actually be once they're all uniform and you know, working in harmony, I guess, in a way. But again, Kid Buu does provide a substantial boost to attack and defense. It's 50%, so just keep that in mind when you're watching these videos. I do link people up based on passives and link skills, so you know, that's certainly a factor. Alright, obviously he's not going to die, so I'll let Trunks get the super because he's trigger happy, I guess. But Gogeta, I will hold off and just let him attack normally. Alright, so let's see how Trunks does taking a super. So about 33,000 roughly. Hopefully I can see Recoome get supered on, and we'll see what the comparison is for that. And Gogeta's taking about less than 100 in damage, so we'll have that as a defensive comparison also. Alright, good thing is all the attacks are centralized against him, so we'll be able to see it firsthand. And I just missed Dokkan mode, unfortunately. So without any, you know, character passives, he was taking about 3,600, and then we'll also be able to see how much damage he takes with the super. 50,000. I mean, that's really good. So he can definitely tank pretty well. and critical for 370,000 against this guy. That's very respectable numbers, and no complaints there for me. And these are 90% double E's, so I think the LR Ginyu Force card itself provides a 100% boost, so it'll be a little bit higher with that setup. But these guys will be sharing links with each other, so their attack and whatnot will be boosted even better. So I think overall, if anything, this is an indication of how good this team could actually be. And I know there's talks about it already, but you know, seeing it firsthand is definitely nice. And yeah, like I said with Trunks, he's trigger happy. Now he wants to go into Dokkan mode. I mean, I didn't really have a choice because he was only one key left from getting the Dokkan, so you're not gonna get any attack bonuses though. I want Recoome to attack at least one more time and take some damage. And well, I guess we'll have to see who's in the rotation. So unfortunately, Gogeta's in there, not really providing anything, but most of the attack is coming at the very beginning, so that's good. Alright, another super, which is fine. Last time he took about 50,000 in damage, so I mean it should be pretty much similar. Yeah, 51,000, so really not bad. And the fact that he's got an output potential of 400,000, hitting for 300,000, I mean that's also very good. Definitely a bunch of interesting units. So I think I gotta give props to Bandai for coming out with this team category. It's very interesting and kind of a breath of fresh air. They switched it up a little bit, so it was definitely nice. But yeah, that's pretty much the team I ran to showcase the new guy. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.